Welcome back to the channel. It's finally time for a truck update. So if you've been following the series, you saw the mad rush to get all the bodywork done before winter, and we did get it done, but for now it's looking a little sad. It's got about 6 different colors. Tailgate's red, bumper's black, box is gray. It looks terrible, but there's no more rust anywhere, and the truck drives great. So we've just been driving it as is, but it's finally time to get back to this project and get it done. So over the winter we didn't do a whole lot. We swapped over these wheels. So we dropped the truck off at our buddies at Automark, and they mounted on these Versatire mud terrain. They're 12.5 by 35-inch tires. Love these things. And while we were there, they replaced our pitman arm, idler arm, tie rod ends, everything down there. It was all worn out. We were getting some pretty crazy wobbles. And in terms of all the rust repair that we did last year, it held up great over the winter. There's nothing along here. Cab corners are still solid. Rockers are solid. Everything's good. There's still no rust anywhere. For the frame, the crown that we had put on, it did its job, but we saw a sale come up on this stuff called Fluid Film Black. So it's a wool wax formula, solvent free, superior lubricant, and it's tinted black. So unlike the crown that we put on that was just clear, look at this stuff. It's tinted black and it looks awesome. Let's look at the difference of before and after we sprayed this. So for this, we just used an undercoating gun from Amazon. We can put the link down in the description. Just hook it up to your compressor, set it to anywhere between 60 and 80 psi, and just spray away. It comes with a couple different tips, and it worked really well. I'm really happy with it. We'll do a little update video in a couple months just to see how it holds up, and we'll let you guys know our honest opinion about it. That's not a sponsored gig by any means, so we'll let you know how we really feel about it. Other than that, what else did we do? We added this slow release hinge here, which is really cool. It's just this little cylinder here. You change the brackets and that's it. It was super cheap and it's really nice. So our next order of business will be the front end. So we have a new hood from a Chevrolet 2500 HD that has the bump in the middle here. We'll need to cut it to match the GMC headlights, but we'll show you how to do that later. And then we'll also have our new grille and front bumper from 2004 truck. But before we get to that, we actually got a call from our buddies at Precision Diesel, and they want to help us out with a tune for the truck. So they're going to put a DSP5 switch, so we'll be able to choose between 5 different maps. So we'll have stuff like economy, towing, some performance tune. Honestly, I don't even know what they're doing. So we're just gonna hop in the truck, go drop it off at Precision Diesel, and let them work their magic. All right, so we're just pulling up to the shop now. It's currently Sunday evening, so obviously the shop is closed. But we're gonna touch base with the guys tomorrow when they're open. One thing they mentioned is that they're gonna do an injector balance rate test before they do the tune. They just wanna make sure everything's good with the injectors. If you know anything about Duramaxes, and especially the LB7s, they're notorious for going through injectors. So these ones have already been done, so I'm not too worried, but we're just going to do the test anyways to make sure. And then if everything's good to go, we're going to go ahead with this tune, and I'm super excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm excited to see what the guys can do. So here we are, Precision Diesel. Drop the truck off somewhere. watch your videos. Oh god, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Hey guys, we got Motorbolt's truck in here, 2002 LB7 Duramax. We've done the injector balance test. Everything's checked out. We've got our snap-on charger hooked up. We're about to do the 5-position tune. We've already got our DSP5 switch installed. 5-position switch right there. And we're using EFI Live to flash it. We have a pass-through called V2. That's how we communicate with the ECM. We've already got the calibration file loaded up here, so he's gonna have 5 tunes on there. And yeah, here we go. We got the key on, so we have power with the ECM. And there we are. And now she's tuning. Okay, about 5 minutes later, we just finished programming. So now we're gonna do the first time startup and see if the tuning worked. All right, easiest way with this is we set tune 1 to a Lope tune, so let's change it and see how our truck reacts. I think she works.
More moments later.
Nice. Oh, it looks clean.
Yep. It'll be on 2 by, we just set it to 2 now, but.
Sounds about the same now.
If you turn it now to the left, then you can hear where it changes.
The whole truck's shaking. That's awesome.
I don't think it's really meant to be driven on that tune, so
okay.
It's just more of a stupid tune.
Yeah,
That's all it is. So.
Do you want to, I'll go film the exhaust and then you play around with the switch.
Yeah.
Try like different settings and give it a bit of...
If you wanted like a smoky tune, like I said, our tunes are pretty clean for the most part.
Okay.
If you wanted something like really smoky, I'd have to like pull some favors, I guess, with the tuner, but we could probably do something.
Okay. Okay, well, appreciate your help, dude.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. This is awesome, man. Now I'm motivated to like get back and work on this and get it done.
It's a lot of fun.
All right. Let's try this out. First drive. We'll go on tune number 3 for now. Oh, God. Okay, I can already feel the difference. Yeah, it pulls. It pulls. Oh, yeah. This is awesome. I always felt like this truck was lacking a little bit, especially when I went to pass other cars and stuff like that. So right now I'm only on tune 3. And when I floor it, it's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's try another tune. Let's go with number 4. All right, let's try tune number 5. Oh, that one shifts hard. So just to give you a rundown of the tunes I have on here now. So number 1 is a 25 horsepower Lope tune. So that's the one that really changes the sound of the truck and it's quite smoky. It's more just for show, it doesn't really do anything. And then we have a 45 horsepower economy tune, which is what I'll be running most of the time. And then 75 horsepower towing, 120 horsepower street tune, and then 150 horsepower racing tune. Now, I don't plan on racing this truck, but we have those tunes if we need them. What the techs were saying is that since my injectors are a few years old and they're not in perfect condition, the balance rates were within spec but not great. Some of the injectors are compensating for some of the other ones, so I'm not seeing the full benefit of that 150 horsepower tune, but I have it there. If I do decide to replace the injectors eventually, the ECM's already ready for them.